Hi, I'm Kaylee, and today I'm going to talk about the worst types of spoilers. In case you didn't know, Books for MKs is a charity that donates books to missionary kids. If you want to donate to the kids, you can do so at GoFundMe.com. There's a link down in the description and a button at the end of this video where you can donate to the kids. So of course, we all hate spoilers, especially major spoilers about books or movies. Books especially somehow. If it's a book spoiler, to me that makes it even worse. At this point, you have completely ruined my experience of the story, and I want to strangle you. So today I want to talk about the 5 worst types of spoilers. I mean, like with most things, there's kind of a hierarchy with spoilers. There's mild spoilers, there's medium spoilers, and then there's, I am going to kill you because you spoiled this. So number 5 on this list is a character betrayal. When a character who you thought was a good guy betrays everyone. That's a pretty bad spoiler. Ugh. Especially because you go through the whole book trusting that character and thinking they're on the good guy team. And then it turns out that no, they're on the bad guy team. And you have been completely betrayed. And of course, you know, I mean, the good guys, they've been betrayed too. But mainly it's me. I've been betrayed as the reader. So if somebody spoils it for you, then you already know. And there's no surprise there. So it's ruined. It's all ruined. The next one is the whodunit. This is the major plot point in any murder mystery, really in any mystery. Who done it? And if someone reveals to you who the culprit was, who was the thief or who was the murderer, then they've pretty much ruined everything. The whole point of the murder mystery is for there to be a mystery. And if you've been spoiled for it, then why even bother, really? Why even bother reading it? Because there is no mystery anymore. It's been ruined. It's ruined. The next one, I kind of feel like this ought to be worse, but this next one is really not that bad, maybe, because you can always kind of tell anyway. So even if somebody spoils you, it's not really that terrible. And that is the results of a love triangle. Who is she gonna pick in the end? Who is that person gonna end up with? And who is gonna be rejected? And you know how it is with love triangles. I mean, you can kind of always tell who we're really rooting for her to be with at the end. So if somebody spoils for you, who do they end up marrying in the end? Who do they end up in love with in the end? Even if it's not a triangle, a love triangle, even if it's just a romance, and ooh, they get together in the end, you know. That's not like a horrible spoiler, but it's still pretty bad. Okay, now we're getting up there into the higher rankings of spoilers where this is pretty bad, people. If you spoil this, you've really ruined someone's life. So the next one in this hierarchy of spoilers is character identity. If someone has an identity and then like it was a false identity, or you didn't realize that the person who did this also did this, you know, there's a lot of plot twists that tend to revolve around someone's identity. And if you spoil that, that's really awful, because that pretty much ruins the whole story. Once that plot twist is known, then the whole thing's really just kind of ruined. Especially because you'll go through that whole first half of the book thinking, this person is this. And then, you know, maybe there's some mysterious other person that we're not sure of who their identity is. And then you find out it was them all along, you know, and it'll just blow your mind. Or maybe it's even like a person's personality, or one of those kind of mistaken identity plot twists, you know. But if you ruin that, you've really just ruined it. You really have. That's just... that's terrible. Okay, we have gotten to the end of this list. The number 1 worst possible spoiler that you could ever spoil for somebody, where they are never going to forgive you, is the character death. Oh, people, no. No, 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 no. Don't do it. Do not do it. Oh. How many people have told me that they've been spoiled for Harry Potter deaths? Of characters who died in Harry Potter. Oh, I weep for you, people. I was never spoiled for anything in Harry Potter, so I was very lucky. But I weep for you, people out there who have been spoiled for Harry Potter character deaths. I am so sorry for your loss. Not only the loss of the character, but the loss of being able to go into it, fresh the first time, not already knowing what was going to happen. This is really the worst possible spoiler. Character deaths are so emotional already. And it's such a major plot point. It is such a major plot point for someone to die. And how did they die? And everything. Oh man, there's so many big weighty things there that just can never be forgiven. So please leave me a comment and let me know what was a time when you were spoiled for something, or when you accidentally spoiled somebody else. Did they forgive you? Probably not. Please leave me a comment and tell me all of your spoiler horror stories. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe, and remember, the right book in the right hands at the right time can change the world.